So I primed my lids using my Sephora Pro eye primer, and the lids are still a little bit tacky, which is perfect. I'm going to jump into some of our mattes from the Grande Pro one. I'm going to go into this camel shade with my Esam S33. I'm going to start to deepen the socket. This first shade should depend a lot on your skin tone. If you're a lot deeper than I am, then choose a deeper shade. Now snagging the shade a little bit deeper than that one that's next to it. I'm going to do the same thing, but focus this in the center of the crease. Really feeling for the orbital bone and the eye socket, using the brush to sink into that deepest area. Going back into that first shade and just lightly dusting over it, just to seamlessly blend everything together. I'm using a teal eyeliner from Melt Cosmetics to create a nice cream base and tight line. And with the hood of my eyes, I'm going to look up while it's still wet to create a transfer onto my crease. And we'll use that as a guide for where we definitely should bring the teal up towards. You can definitely do this look without a cream base. If you don't have one. I'm going to change to a brush tool. This is the T09 Esam brush. And I'm just going to line the edge, really perfecting the shape to be exactly what I would like it to be. A little bit messy, so I have some unevenness and whatever. I'm going to take the liner and tight line on the bottom lash line. With that same brush, I'm just going to smudge that product out. I'm not putting too much. I don't want to go overboard with this base. Unlike with most of my looks, I'm going to be doing lashes today, and that's going to be kind of a big focus. I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is the Esam S31. I'm going to go into this deep plum shade down here. I'm going to take this and push this into this edge. Just lifting the eye shape a little bit. Do you see the difference? Following the natural crease and lifting the outer edge. And with my S33, I'm going to just softly blend that into the crease shade. Now for the star, this gorgeous shade from COY. Beautiful teal, green. One thing I love about the COY palette is the sheer nature of the shadows, like washes of color, really layerable. Tapping this onto the lid following that shape we already laid down. Now with the aqua shade, to bring a little bit more blue into the look, just tapping it into this inner third and dragging across to sheer out and blend it into that green. Just for a slightly more dazzling effect, I'm going to go into the gold from COY and just lightly pat a tiny bit at the top of the center. A bit of the green and then the apple green. Just a little bit of both. And blend that away. I just love layering these COY shadows. For underneath the eyes, I'm headed into this shade right here. It's a little more yellow than peachy, like the first one we used. This one I think will create a nice base since the shades are so close together. I want the undertones to blend together a little bit more vibrantly, otherwise it's just gonna look muddled. So yellow, if you remember our color theory, will be closer to the green than the peach. Just dragging this across a little bit lower than my direct lash line, leaving that liner where it is, and connecting it to this outer edge. And then with the T09 detailer, we go into our first teal shade and tap that into the direct lash line. With a clean brush, the Wayne Glass number 19, I'm going to choose the champagne color from the COY palette for the inner corner highlight. And I'm going to lightly press that into the inner corner. Maybe taking a dash of the silver just right in the center. I'm gonna throw on some mascara and then we go in with my Lashes in a Box style 28. Has a nice flare at the outer edges, so that'll give it a nice drama and lift. My Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation from Hourglass. I've got a little bit of a tan. I know it doesn't really look like it. With my Lele Posh Cosmetics brush, I'm going to put the majority of this coverage on my cheeks. Just because that's where I most need it. And this stuff is waterproof, so it's really great as the weather gets warmer. I don't know if you guys have heard about the sale that's happening at Muse Beauty, but I'll leave the information in the description box below. I'm going to use Bermuda, just stamping that right into the hollows for some contouring.